Hello, everybody. This is Little Miss Fredna. Change your wardrobe, okay? So before I actually start my live, please help me to like and share my live session today. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you my entire painful weight loss, changing my body journey with you guys. Okay, and you really have to stay tuned with me because I really went to dig up all my past history to show you guys my changing my body journey with you guys. Okay, so really do help me. Take up your phone, just like me. Help me like and share my live right now. Okay, so thank you very much for all your support. Okay, like and share, like and share. Okay. Like and share. Are you done? Are you done? Sphere.1969. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually doing a live here. Okay, so do really help me and support me because this is the first time I actually share all my past to you guys. All right, without all are real, confirm real. Okay, 100% real. Okay. All right, okay. Let me do my sharing, Right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I see get more people to come in and watch. Hello, Karen. Hello, Candy. Hello, Audrey. Thank you. Really do help me and like and share my video today. I promise you, today's 20 to 30 minutes, the next 20 to 30 minutes is definitely worth your time, worth your while to stay tuned with me to see, to hear me out on how I actually went to change my body from the very beginning until now for over 60 days. All right? Okay? Hello, everybody. Come on, keep coming in. All right? Okay. So, okay, I've done my sharing. Okay. So, hello, everyone. I'm Little Miss Not. Okay. So, actually, today, why I actually wanted to do this because I think that throughout this journey, I have met with many things that I've read about a lot when I'm doing weight management. So the first thing that I ever read about was I actually read that, right? Whenever I go to a shop, a boutique, a nice boutique like this, and when I pick something off the rack, I really felt that I'm so confident that I can wear this when I go into the fitting room. But when I stepped into the fitting room, I realized something. You know, when I fit on and look at the mirror, I realized the zip cannot zip up. I realized that a lot of things that the kind of self-esteem that you should have I should have, just, at one shot, it just shattered. So I think that a lot of times have you ever fret that, right? If you were like me, ever fret that when we took something into the fitting room and realized that you have actually already upsized. It's really something that is very destroying your own self-confidence. And you feel that every time you go out, you will always pick out clothes that is baggy. You'll pick out clothes that doesn't show your tummy. You'll pick out clothes that doesn't show your flabby arms because you just want to hide away all these flaws. And same goes here for myself when I actually did that. So when I upsized myself that time, okay, I'm going to show you like what I mentioned just now in the first 2 minutes. I'm really going to show you how I actually upsized to an extent that that at that time when I was in this fitting room, I took this photo. Okay, you can see on the side, you can actually see that, my photo over there. This was one I remembered that when I was so dejected in the fitting room, and I took this photo because I couldn't fit in the clothes that I actually took in when I was in the fitting room. And that was why I remember very clearly every single photo why I actually took it. because it was so demoralizing to myself. And realized that from then on, I'll keep buying clothes that is big, baggy, like you can see, like this. This is what I can show you. This is actually like XL size. I wore XL, and when I go online shopping, I don't like to go to fitting room anymore. I just want to go online, just quietly buy my XL because nobody will know. Because it's so embarrassing when you cannot fit into the fitting room. They ask the salesperson, "Hey, can you help me get XL?" It's so paise, you know. It's so demoralizing to do that. So you see, all my clothes, right? Mostly I went online and buy because just quietly wear XL like the tag very small. I don't think anybody will just when I walk along the street, then they will just flip my tag to see that it's XL, right? So at that time was really, really very dejected for me at that juncture. So there was a time where I really wanted to slim myself down because I love shopping. Like any ladies out there, I love to buy clothes. I love to buy nice clothes. I want to show my arms. I don't want to keep wearing long sleeve, short sleeve, and long skirt just because I want to cover up. Because I have such nice height, right? Because I have such nice proportion. But why should I even hide it, right? So at that time, I told myself that, hey, it's time for me to do something. So I really wanted to lose my weight. I really want to change my body at that time. So I tried at some juncture. I went to exercise. I went to work out endlessly. But I realized, come to one realization, something hit me even more. When you deprive yourself even more and you keep working out and working out and working out, you realize that you are so tired. You're so tired of working out. You're so tired and exhausted. And then at the end of the day, you feel more stressed and you eat more. Because you feel like that state of deprivation, right? It's just like, oh my God, what am I doing? Just eat lah. The food is there. There's always a devil and an angel there. Like, eat or not eat. You see the pia over there sitting there looking at you. The pia is so nice because I love to snack. Then you can see that they are like luring you. They have their paws, invisible paws coming to, wow, come, eat me, eat some more. Okay? So at that point, right, there was one point. So the fitting room one wasn't something that made me still not enough to make me feel so dejected. What happened was this. You see this photo? After workout, you look at this. This is like a ball, right? All you see is like, I don't know. It's like, I can't, have you ever, a lot of people always say, you always look up for inspiration, right? But now I look down, it's desperation because I cannot find where is my toes. I can only see my belly. I cannot find my toes at all, So can you imagine how it was at that time? When I really took a very deep look at this side profile, then I realized that, hey, maybe there's a lot of things that I'm not doing right. There's maybe a lot of things that I have not planned out for myself in order to make myself look better than this. I mean, I'm only 29 years old. Only 29 years old. How can this be happening to me to look like this, right? And I'm full of energy. I'm full of, there are a lot of times where we all have a very common, we all, in Machama, our work are all the same one. We all have the same reason. Very busy lah, very stressed lah, cannot think lah, so I must eat. So I must snack. There's no other thing to distress as I eat. There's no other thing to distress as I snack. So there's no other way to distress as I eat. So I was like that too. When I was a office lady working, there is like so much temptation because my office is at a very ulu pandan place where, around you want to go out for a meal or you want to go out and eat something, right? It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? So most of the time we would ask to order Grab. Then your colleague will say, hey, got bundle this one. You buy with me, then cheap, Then there's a lot of temptation. A lot. At work, people say, hey, Starbucks at 1 for 1, venti size very 划算, Only 3 days. Must go and grab this promo, right? Then it's like more affordable, more 划算. Then you see, your colleague like, makes sense. I'm helping her. I'm doing her a favor. She got no partner to buy the bundle set with her. So I must be kind and nice. Then I tompang her also. Then to buy the venti size Starbucks and drink lah. Right. So you realize that and actually all this, all of us face very similar issues when we were at work. We face very similar issues where we have to find very right outlets to distress ourselves instead of just snacking. Because as time goes by, I'm approaching 30, you realize that working out is the kind of stamina and the kind of energy, zest that you can have and the amount of efforts that you can put in is actually declining. It's the amount of energy that you have to be able to work out like when I was in 20s. It's different. Trust me, it's different. I know that too. So, like once one of my mentors actually told me, they said that, you can eat 24 hours, but you can never work out 24 hours. Right or not? Right. I'm quite sure all of you agree with me, right? So really, yeah. So today, really, I tell you, I think when I look back on all these photos, right, it's not like when I was in 25 years old or what. It's just 2019, last year, to this year only. Yeah, all these photos, I went to search and dig all my photos for it. But I think that this is something that I want to, actually I do this live session, I have a personal agenda. I hope that when I look back on this live session, years down the road, I can always remind myself that we cannot become what we want to be by remembering what we are. I can only be, and only that all the sweat that I put in, all the efforts that I put in, or all the time that I put in, right? It will only make sense and it will only be good when, when I persist and when I be consistent about it. Yeah. So like what we have, like if you have been staying with us at the Art Sphere 1969 since morning, you know that every Sunday, okay, at 11 a.m., we are actually doing the change your body termination with 6 different terminators, 6 different body profiles. And I'm also one of them. So you can actually look at us, monitor us, stalk us. No, we need that kind of support and encouragement from you guys, and we can do this all together. We can all downsize ourselves all together. And I think one last part where, when I really, really, really felt that, I was very dejected while on my way to work because I was just early in the morning, right? You will realize that you will just be quite sleepy. And most of the time you'll be like zoning out on the MRT. But I realized one thing, when I was on the MRT one day, there was one circumstance where a kind guy actually gave up his seat for me, thinking that I was really, really, really pregnant. So you can see on the overlay itself, this is exactly the same clothes that I'm wearing right now on me. Yes. So this was at that time, I was like, what? You think I'm pregnant? 29 years old? I'm single, unmarried. That time, I was really, when people just leave your seat for you, right? When you know very well that you're not pregnant at all. You know how, I don't know how to say, inside of me, I almost want to do this, I say, hello, excuse me. I was not pregnant, yet someone offered his seat just for me. It's all over, I think. I am only 29 years old, yeah, and I'm not even married. So it's so painful. You will realize that, 我的世界崩塌了，你知道吗？我怎么可能会需要你让位给我？就是这样。And people will still think that, do you actually sit on your seat? Of course not, right? It's not a matter, it's just very hurtful to your own pride, ego, and confidence. So really, there are many, many trigger points in life where you decide wanted to do weight management, you want to lose weight, you want to look good. But I realize that I'm very fortunate right now because looking at how I am right now, okay, as you can see, okay, this is the same clothes. I didn't size down and buy a smaller size, all right? It's really the same size. And you can see, let me tighten this, okay? See? So that time, right, you realize that in the overlay, right, it looks like a capital D. Do you see a capital D? Capital D. Now I'm getting smaller and it looks like it's a small letter B. So I tell you, actually, all this photo, I tell you, is really just uh, January or February this year. And you see right now, I'm not breathing in or squeezing in, but you can see that from a large D become a small D, a small B. Actually, it doesn't really take a long time. Really. If you take enough perseverance, enough time to do it, you got a right plan. You got a right new plan. You got a right mindset, most importantly. You can also achieve it. We can always do it together too. And look at all these clothes that I bought, right? You know why I actually show my wardrobe today? This is just only a small part of my wardrobe because you can see that all this are all XL sizes. All this I have in many chances wore them before. And there were times where it felt so tight even though it was just XL. And there are times where, I buy nice clothes like this, wanting to look shapy, pretty, and nice. But you realize that, when you are fat, when you have a lot of belly, you realize that this is, no matter how pretty the clothes that you bought, you realize that when you fit it in, it just doesn't look like the mannequin that that the kind of feel and look that is on the mannequin. So really, don't think that it is something that is very difficult or is very challenging because this is something that is definitely doable. So I want to share with you guys that I'm really very happy. I'm not exactly totally happy with what I have right now. I think that right now is satisfactory. I can show you, okay? A lot of people know that I love to work out also. So you can see that actually I brought this. This is my workout, my very common, nice workout pants. Most of the time I use this workout pants to go for my workouts. This is a L size. Okay, L size. Okay, this is my very common workout pants. But as you see, right, the front one. Look at the front one, okay? Stay a closer look for the front one, I tell you. That time I super auntie lah, because that time I go to the Royal Sporting House, then got offer. Then I say, $20.70, why don't want to buy, right? Of course must buy, but don't have L size. Only got M size. So I still buy. Cannot try, also buy. Buy. So I buy what? M size, okay? Because I want to tell myself, this is an aim, it's a goal I want to give myself for the end of 30 days. But unfortunately, I managed to wear this earlier this morning during my life also already. Yeah. So you see that, this is the difference. I cut off like this part of my leg away, this part of my leg away in 60 days. So I think that this is something that I felt very happy and very fulfilling to change my wardrobe. Because I want to change my wardrobe this time round, not to upsize, not to change from an L to the XL. I'll change from an L to an M. I'll change to an L to an M. So this is something that, because for the longest time ever, since I started my university days, I have never worn an M anymore. Yes, that is how long when it was. Yes. So I tell myself, for once I trim down to M size, I'm not going to go back to L size. So you look at the rack over here, all these are XL or L sizes. If you're watching the live right now, if you are double XL, I'm quite sure, just drop your comment below. I give any piece of it for you free. As long as you want to drop from double XL to XL, I will give all this and even all those at my home free for you. Just drop your message, drop your comment down here. Just meet me at the loft. I'm quite sure I can help you drop your size. I can help you downsize you. Okay? So really, even though right now I'm still moving, I'm still keeping it up to make sure that from L, I must become a bonafide M. Because this M really lies just because it is tight, it's stretchable. I know that. That's why I can fit it in. But I know next time when I wear an M size, is a tight-fitting, nice M size that I can fit in and, present myself. Yeah. So This is a very short sharing that I have for myself. Really, really do remember, if you really wanted to, there was one comment from Eric. I want to wear your clothes, but too bad I'm a male. It's okay. Get your friend to do it. Get your friend to come and see this. It's available as long as you leave a comment under this video anytime. I'm ready to meet you anytime to show you how you can actually downsize yourself. Double XL, triple XL to double XL, double XL to XL, XL to L. We all can do it together, okay? Yeah. So right now, okay, you can see this is all that I share with you guys. So to end off, I love singing a lot, so I love to sing. So I'm going to sing to end off the session. All right? Okay? Okay. So 我期待有一天你会离开，回到我要的 M size， 回到我苗条身材。我期待有一天你真的离开，最好你不再回来，不然我减重失败。我情愿分合的爽快，能换来甜甜的愉快。我情愿现在与未来能改变肥胖的体态。Say goodbye, say goodbye, 前前后后，来来回回的间中。Say goodbye, say goodbye, 昂首阔步，不留一丝。Yay! So do remember, okay? Always remember, okay? If you really want to downsize together with me, little miss, fret not, okay? No matter whatever issues that you have regarding weight loss, weight management, always look to us. Up.sphere.1969. Change your body, Tribunation, 3BFS, and also me, myself. And really do watch on, monitor us, stalk us, and watch our progress over the next 30 days. Okay? So thank you and goodbye!